Yeah, my name is doctorfeesh. I have been playing Hearthstone through Team Hearth League for the past 2 years now. My background in gaming is a lot of FPS games and a lot of League of Legends. And Hearthstone really is the only card game that I have taken on in a competitive fashion. Yeah, currently I do actually a lot of speed running, which is something I took on almost 5 years ago. I currently play Wave Race 64 and Diddy Kong Racing as speed runs, and not really too many other games currently. Yeah, I would say for multiplayer games that Hearthstone's really the only one I've um, been competitive in this capacity. I've had some other small games here and there where I've competed in some tournaments, but most of those games don't have competitive scenes anymore. Uh, yeah, and I think what I want to kind of take out of Hearthstone, I would really love to be able to compete in more like Masters Tour qualifiers and maybe have a chance to. I mean, and just gain as much competitive experience as I can in Hearthstone while I kind of still have the capacity to. I don't think Hearthstone's my favorite game just because of all of the kind of nostalgia and um the amount of time I've put into Wave Race, which I would consider to be my favorite game. Hearthstone's definitely in my top three, though. It's right alongside with my two main speedrun games. I have a lot of fond memories of Hearthstone, people I've met through it, in wonderful communities I've become a part of over the years. Uh, which is awesome. I absolutely love. That is a tough question. There's a lot of fantastic Hearthstone cards. I For me, see what card would I be? I I think if an interesting answer I just thought in my head would be just a card True Heart because of how True Heart upgrades the hero power. It she she supports the hero you're playing by giving you a better hero power. And that's something I love to do is to encourage others and to see them grow and become better players on top of myself growing through it. One thing I've always loved doing throughout almost every single game I've played has been commentary. I am a caster for Team Hearth League. Uh, I do it. It's more of a for fun thing, but I've really improved with it, getting to be with so many great casters over the couple of years I've done it. Um, Pretty much most games and speedrun games that I've been involved in, I've done some form of commentary for tournaments. Um, Specifically competing in things, I think I've had a lot of fun doing things like when THL has some tournament events. I really enjoy doing those. You get to play all sorts of varying levels of players. And I mean, I've even gotten to compete against like Neji and Base, two of our other members in a Nas Dormu tournament, which was really fun. For sure, that was quite a fun experience. If I could change one thing in Hearthstone, I think ooh, that is definitely a really tough question. I don't know. I really have liked the direction that a lot of Hearthstone has gone for the last couple of years while I've been back playing. I don't know. I think something that'd be really cool to add. It's not really a change, but something like an intermediate format and I guess that's like why we have the core set because there are cards from core set that have been wild cards in the past, but something that could almost be like an alternative to just like the eternal wild format. I mean, because I have played both formats, standard and wild, and I guess I would like to see them change something to make classic more appealing because it is something that was really cool when they introduced it. Yeah, I guess that the fact I mean me using face cam now is probably not going to be too often in the future. I am going to become a VTuber with well currently just with a PNG, but in the future hopefully with a 2D model. Because that'll take some time to get a commission for that and everything. But I making that change is going to be pretty impactful. In general, I do stream on Twitch. Not as much now, but it'll definitely be more once my VTube VTuber commission is done. And I will be making schedules and everything for that. And shout out to you for doing this interview, Dawn, our dragon rider. Thank you to all of Amber Flight Gaming. You all have been so kind to me and to everybody else that we've gotten to interact with. It just made an awesome community.